Welcome to Brain Bitesize. Today, we will explore the intriguing distinctions between two personality types that might seem similar at first glance but are vastly different when you look closer. That's right, we're comparing the INTJ and ISTP personality types. So, if you're ready to unlock the secrets of these unique individuals, stay tuned. Number 1. Function stacks. In personality types, function stacks are the building blocks that make up a person's character. Through these function stacks, INTJs and ISTPs, two introverted thinking types, differentiate themselves. Firstly, let's look at the INTJ's function stack. The dominant function for INTJs is introverted intuition, (NI). This means they focus on internal insights and ideas, often contemplating patterns and possibilities. Their auxiliary function is extroverted thinking, TE, which allows them to logically organize and categorize these insights. Together, these functions make INTJs big-picture thinkers who plan well into the future and are often strategic in their approach. In contrast, ISTPs have a different dominant function, introverted thinking, T. This function focuses more on analyzing information logically and objectively, making them practical problem solvers. Their auxiliary function, extroverted sensing, SE, helps them stay tuned into their immediate surroundings, making them highly aware of the physical world. This combination makes ISTPs more spontaneous and action-oriented, preferring to tackle problems as they arise rather than planning far ahead. While both INTJs and ISTPs are introverted thinkers, the difference lies in their auxiliary and tertiary functions. INT's extroverted thinking allows them to structure their inner world and project it onto the external world, making them effective planners and strategists. On the other hand, ISTP's extroverted sensing keeps them grounded in the present moment, making them quick to react and adapt to environmental changes. These differences in function stacks are not just theoretical. They manifest in the everyday behaviors of these personality types. An INTJ might spend a lot of time brainstorming and strategizing before taking action, while an ISTP might jump right into solving a problem, learning and adjusting as they go. Number 2. Intuition versus sensing. The concept of intuition versus sensing is a crucial one to understand when comparing INTJs and ISTPs. This distinction is at the heart of how these two personality types perceive the world around them and make decisions. INTJs, as mentioned, are intuitive types. They prefer to focus on the abstract, conceptual aspects of life. They're often deep thinkers, constantly analyzing their surroundings for underlying patterns and universal truths. This tendency makes them forward-thinking individuals who are always brimming with ideas about the future. They're known for their ability to connect the dots, deciphering hidden meanings and patterns that others might miss. It's not uncommon for INTJs to spend a lot of time contemplating theoretical concepts or planning for the future. ISTPs, however, operate in stark contrast to this approach. As sensing types, they are more grounded in reality, focusing on tangible facts and real-world experiences. They're practical and pragmatic, favoring what's concrete over the abstract. Their attention is often drawn to the details of their immediate environment, which they perceive with impressive clarity. They prioritize verifiable facts and ordinary events, preferring to deal with things as they are rather than hypothesizing about what could be. This clash between intuition and sense, between the visionary and the pragmatic, is a significant difference between INTJs and ISTPs. While INTJs are often lost in thought about the future, ISTPs are firmly rooted in the present, dealing with the world as it comes. This difference in outlook can significantly impact how these two types approach problems, plan for the future and interact with others. Number 3. Strategy versus craft. Regarding strategy versus craft, INTJs and ISTPs exhibit contrasting preferences. INTJs are often called strategists, and for a good reason. They're intellectual powerhouses who excel at planning, conceptualizing, and coordinating activities. Their ability to foresee potential outcomes, predict patterns and devise long-term strategies is second to none. Their intuitive nature allows them to analyze complex theories effortlessly, making them excellent at strategic planning. They thrive in environments where they can use their intellectual prowess to create and implement innovative solutions. On the other hand, ISTPs, fondly known as crafters, have a different approach. They are pragmatic problem solvers who prefer hands-on approaches. They are most comfortable when they're building or creating something tangible. Their sensing nature allows them to be exceptionally aware of their surroundings, and they utilize this skill to work with physical elements effectively. Whether fixing a car, constructing furniture, or troubleshooting a computer issue, ISTPs are satisfied with solving practical problems with their own hands. This difference in approach between INTJs and ISTPs is quite significant. While INTJs are strategizing and planning, thinking about the broader picture and the future implications, ISTPs are in the here and now, using their hands and senses to navigate the world. Both have their strengths and are highly capable in their ways. However, their methods of operation are distinct, reflecting the fundamental differences between these two personality types. Number 4. Intellectual challenge versus expertise. The approach to intellectual challenges is another area where INTJs and ISTPs display contrasting behaviors. For INTJs, the thrill of discovery and solving complex problems is their driving force. They enjoy intellectual stimulation, often seeking out situations that challenge their thinking and allow them to apply their strategic planning abilities. Their intuitive nature allows them to see possibilities and potential outcomes that others might miss, making them excellent problem solvers. However, INTJs tend to lose interest once routines set in or when there are no new challenges to conquer. They thrive on novelty and complexity. When a situation becomes too predictable or monotonous, they may feel unstimulated and restless. Conversely, ISTPs are all about expertise and mastery of a subject. They bring their practical skills and deep knowledge to the table with great tenacity. Given their preference for hands-on experience, they excel in situations where they can apply their technical and problem-solving skills. They are persistent and thorough in their efforts to find a solution, often displaying impressive resilience and dedication. However, like INTJs, ISTPs might lose interest once the problem is solved. They may not find further repetition intriguing once they've mastered a skill or resolved a challenge. They thrive on figuring things out and may feel a lack of motivation when there's nothing left to uncover. Number 5. Conflict resolution. Conflict resolution is a crucial facet of human interaction, another area where INTJs and ISTPs exhibit stark differences. How these two personality types handle disagreements or disputes can vary significantly, mainly because of their unique perspectives. INTJs tend to view conflict as an intellectual challenge or a debate. They're typically unafraid to express their views and can enthusiastically engage in a spirited discussion. They value logic and reason, so they approach conflicts by analyzing the situation and presenting their arguments logically. They see the exchange of ideas, even in a disagreement, as an opportunity for learning and growth. However, it's important to note that while they enjoy intellectual debates, they don't necessarily seek confrontation for its own sake. Their primary interest lies in exploring different perspectives and finding the most logical solution. In contrast, ISTPs have a more pragmatic approach to conflict. They view disagreements as problems that need to be resolved swiftly and efficiently. They're practical problem solvers at heart, so when a conflict arises, they prefer to address it directly and find a solution as quickly as possible. They aren't particularly interested in lengthy debates or theoretical discussions. Instead, they focus on the facts and strive to find a fair, practical solution that works for everyone involved. These contrasting approaches to conflict resolution reflect the fundamental differences between INTJs and ISTPs. While INTJs see conflicts as intellectual challenges to be analyzed and debated, ISTPs view them as practical problems to be solved promptly and efficiently. This difference in attitude can greatly influence how these two personality types interact with others and handle disagreements. Number 6. Judging versus prospecting. The distinction between judging and prospecting offers another interesting comparison between INTJs and ISTPs. These two personality types have very different approaches to decision-making and processing information. INTJs, with their judging preference, tend to make quick decisions based on the information available to them. They're comfortable with closure and like to decide, plan, and move forward. They often rely on their intuition and established theories or systems for guidance. This decisiveness can be a strength, allowing them to make clear-cut decisions and stick to their plans. However, it can also lead to a certain level of closed-mindedness. They may become too reliant on their internal frameworks and dismiss new information that doesn't align with their preconceived notions. On the other hand, ISTPs, with their prospecting preference, are more open and adaptable. They're wise and flexible, often welcoming new ideas and viewpoints. They prefer to keep their options open and explore various possibilities before deciding. This adaptability allows them to adjust to new situations and take in fresh perspectives easily. However, this approach can sometimes lead to indecisiveness as they may spend too much time exploring options and need help to make a firm decision. Number 7. Routine versus spontaneity. Another significant difference between INTJs and ISTPs is their attitudes toward routine and spontaneity. These personality types have contrasting ways of dealing with daily life and change, each with unique strengths and challenges. INTJs, as judging types, generally thrive on structure and routine. They prefer an organized and planned life where they can anticipate what's coming next. They're often seen as systematic and organized, preferring to map out their path and stick to it. This preference for routine allows them to efficiently manage their time and resources, making them highly productive. However, this structured approach can sometimes make INTJs resistant to change. When unexpected changes occur, they may need help to adapt quickly, sticking to their well-laid plans rather than embracing the new circumstances. ISTPs, in contrast, are more spontaneous and adaptable. Perceiving types tend to take each day as it comes, preferring flexibility over rigid schedules. They're typically open to new experiences and can easily adapt to changes in their environment or plans. This spontaneous nature makes them great problem solvers, able to think on their feet and come up with creative solutions. However, their dislike for routine may result in a lack of long-term planning or consistency. Number 8. Structure versus chaos. The structure versus chaos dichotomy provides another intriguing contrast between INTJs and ISTPs. These two personality types have fundamentally different attitudes towards organization and cleanliness, which can significantly influence their personal and professional lives. INTJs, with their judging preference, value structure, order, and cleanliness. They often have a keen eye for detail and a deep-seated need for organization. This can manifest in various ways, from meticulously planned schedules to a tidy, well-organized living or workspace. For an INTJ, cleanliness and order are about maintaining appearances and creating an environment that facilitates efficiency and productivity. However, this love for structure can sometimes lead to rigidity, as they may struggle to function optimally in chaotic or disordered environments. ISTPs, on the other hand, typically take a more relaxed approach towards structure and cleanliness. Perceiving types are generally more comfortable with a certain level of chaos. This doesn't mean they thrive in messiness, but they're usually less bothered by disorder than INTJs. They might prioritize cleaning or organizing less, but this relaxed attitude often allows them to excel in unpredictable situations. They're known for their ability to think on their feet and adapt quickly, skills that serve them well when navigating chaotic environments. Number 9. Creativity versus pragmatism. One of the compelling contrasts between INTJs and ISTPs lies in their respective approaches to problem solving, creativity versus pragmatism. These personality types differ significantly in conceptualizing and tackling challenges, each using unique strengths. INTJs are renowned for being creative thinkers. They have an innate ability to see patterns and connections that others might miss, and they often leverage this talent to devise innovative solutions to complex problems. Their intuitive preference enables them to look beyond the surface, delve into abstract concepts, and explore possibilities beyond the conventional. This creativity can be a powerful asset, allowing INTJs to bring fresh perspectives and novel ideas. However, it's important to note that their focus on unique solutions may sometimes lead them to overlook simpler, more straightforward options. On the flip side, ISTPs are driven by pragmatism. They tend to prioritize practical, tangible solutions that can be implemented immediately. Their sensing preference guides them to focus on the here and now, relying on concrete facts and experiences rather than abstract theories or concepts. This practical approach can make them incredibly efficient problem solvers, able to identify and execute realistic solutions quickly. However, their emphasis on pragmatism sometimes limits their ability to think outside the box or consider alternative possibilities. Number 10. Inferior sensing versus inferior feeling. A deep dive into the cognitive functions of INTJs and ISTPs reveals another fascinating difference, particularly when looking at their inferior functions. These personality types handle their inferior functions, sensing for INTJs and feeling for ISTPs, in distinctly different ways, leading to a balance between sentiment and practicality. INTJs have extroverted sensing as their inferior function. Being primarily guided by their introverted intuition, they are often abstract thinkers and forward-looking. However, their less dominant sensing can occasionally allow them to relish the present moment and even engage in nostalgia. They might enjoy recalling past experiences or relishing sensory pleasures. Because this function is not their forte, INTJs often need help paying attention to the details of their current environment or remembering specific facts. ISTPs, on the other hand, have inferior, extroverted feelings. This means that while they are usually logical and fact-focused, they can tune into the emotional atmosphere around them. They might maintain harmony in their relationships or be concerned about others' feelings. However, as this is their inferior function, ISTPs might need to pay more attention to emotional needs and express their feelings effectively. Their primary focus remains on tangible facts and immediate realities, thanks to their dominant introverted thinking. And there you have it, 10 major differences between INTJ and ISTP personality types. Understanding these distinctions can help you identify your personality type and enhance your self-improvement and social skills. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Brain Bitesize for more psychology insights, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. Until next time, keep exploring the depths of the human mind. Thanks for watching.